Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. So 9 months ago I uploaded this video called A Sequel That Nobody Wanted, The Return of the Living Dead 2025. I still stand for what I've said in that video, and that's because you will never be able to recreate the same atmosphere, the style, the visuals. It's just impossible. You can try to copy it, maybe, if you get, in the director's mind of the time, if you use the same old equipment that gave you that look, maybe you will be able to do it, but this is not the case. And the movie doesn't even try to look like the original one, at least for what we have seen in the teaser. It just looks like every single movie nowadays. Modern look, heavy color grading. Color grading that honestly I'm starting to hate in the movies. Everything looks or blue or green or orange. I'm so done with this type of look, and on top of that everything looks so dark. I do appreciate, like I said in the past video, that they decided to go 100% practical effects. This is a huge thumb up from my side, and this is what still makes me want to see this movie. The excitement, the little excitement that I had at the time got destroyed immediately after I've seen who's behind the camera. The director, which is also the owner, I think, of the company right now, isn't really a brilliant director for what he did, and he did 3 movies, and this is the rating that you will find out there. I get it if you do 1 movie wrong, 2 movies wrong, but not get any single one right makes me concerned a little bit, about the quality of this sequel. But again, let's see. If the movie, which I will go to see as soon as it's out, is good, I'll be the first person to apologize, to make a video and promote the shit of the movie. Now, why I recorded another video, why I'm recording this video? Well, since the announcement of the movie, I started to follow the official page on Instagram to, know more about the movie, see some updates, some pictures, the casting, the look, etc. But in 9 months after that teaser, there hasn't been a single new picture, news about the cast, confirmation about the release date, nothing. The only thing that page does is constantly trying to sell you something, which is a perfume, it's action figures of Tarman, a t-shirt, a shoes, every type of gadget you can imagine is there, and I'm fine with that. I love gadgets, I love action figures, I love those stuff, but if you're announcing a new movie of one of the most loved movies from the 80s, you have to give me something, and I get it if you want to do it old school, don't show too much, just little things here and there, keep it secret. If it's that the reason, I get it, but I don't think is this the case. Now, they have actually released something. They have been at the LA Comic-Con, and some people have been able to see some little frames here and there of the movie, and we will watch now together that clip that's on Instagram, and we will then talk about it. So I forgot that in the clip at the beginning we can already see some part of the movie, so we're gonna see it right now and we comment on that right now. Tarman. So I will not say that it doesn't look good. It doesn't look Tarman in my opinion, but looks pretty cool. Practical effects, no CGI, what you could expect. I mean, it looks cool. Supposedly she should look like a girl from the 80s. I don't know about that. This is a scene we already seen. And this scene looks cool, but I mean it's literally nothing, so it's hard to give any opinions. But it doesn't really give me any Return of the Living Dead vibe, honestly, giving more like a Terrifier vibe, with Tarman being this kind of villain, the funny villain that goes and kill people. We will see. Again, let's see.
Hello, Comic-Con LA. I am here with the new Tarman for the new Return of the Living Dead movie 2025, Alexander Ward. How are you doing today, handsome?
I'm good. How are you?
Amazing, because I'm talking to the new Tarman.
Never seen this guy. I've seen someone say he already did a movie and it was good. So
Alexander, I want to know, what was that process like? How did you get this iconic new role?
Well, I worked with Tony Gardner before, who's the one who does all the special effects for the movie, and so he gave me a call and he was like, "Hey, we are doing Return of the Living Dead again. Would you be interested in being Tarman?" And then I talked to Steve, who's getting this whole thing together, and we had a whole conversation about who Tarman is and what his purpose is and what we wanted to do with him. And then I was like, "Hell yeah, I want to do this. I love the original movie, so I'm so excited to be Tarman."
it's pretty different from the original one. Again, there's a nuclear explosion, so first of all, how everybody survived, but okay. So basically, Tarman lose all his skin in the sequel. They could have just taken the same... No, they couldn't have taken the same costume, because I think the actual practical effects were shaped by a little bit of the aspect of the actor.
No, that is amazing, and like I said before, you certainly have the hype for it.
Thank you.
What is a little sneak peek, a little preview of the movie? What can all the fans look forward to?
What can I say? Let's see. A little sneak peek into it. Well,
Does he even know? I mean, is the movie finished? That's the thing that bothers me the most. Like, it's the movie actually done?
I'll tell you this. Tarman is going to be a little different than you remember him. Don't get too worried. Still the same guy. You'll know what I mean when you see it.
A little bit different, he says, which... That's what scares me. It's like I feel like they were going to the Terrifier direction, since the movie had so much success.
And now I am here with Kashmir, also a part of the new cast of the 2025.
Took them just like 2 months before the release of the movie to show someone from the cast, finally.
Return of the Living Dead movie. How are you doing today, beautiful?
I'm great. I'm ready to explore Comic-Con more and get interviewed by you. I've always been such a huge fan of horror, and Steve reached out to myself and my team asking if I'd like to partake in this. So that was like a really big and amazing thing, and I remember I threw myself on tape quick for him, and right away he was like, "All right, can you come to LA?" Because I'm based in New York, so I was just like stoked to be a part of this. Obviously, I love the original, so yeah, that was easy casting process, I guess. Be ready for some really new gruesome kills that you have not seen before in this franchise.
And that's what scares me. It feels every time they talk it will be a Terrifier style. Gruesome kills and stuff like this weren't really the part that you were looking to see in Return of the Living Dead. It was this mix of horror, weird situations, and the comedy part. You know, I want that. I don't want Comedy Terrifier Part 4.
And now we are here, surprise, surprise, with the icon himself, Mr. Devon Sawa.
Oh,
yes, you are. Yes.
I remember this guy from Final Destination, but I don't remember any other movie he did. And I didn't even recognize him at the beginning.
You are.
Time flies.
And how are you doing today?
I'm doing very well. I found out like just recently that I was coming here, and so I'm excited to be here.
And I wanted to ask, how was the hiring process, the creative process for the new Return of the Living Dead movie that you are going to be in? Yeah. How was that?
It was strange. I'd worked with Tony Gardner on Chucky. and he knew that I was a giant. I had T-shirts of Return of the Living Dead. He knew I was a giant fan. I saw him at another convention. I had no idea he did it. He told me he did it, and I was like, oh my god, I love that film. And then like 3 years later, he's like, hey, you want to be a part of the franchise? They're rebooting it. I'm like, oh my god, I got to. And then to do scenes with Tarman, and it's been a ball. It's been a lot of fun. I just like that I shot a Christmas scene in the middle of summer in Los Angeles, full Santa hat, being chased by Tarman.
Shot in summer. That's now, like 2 months ago, basically. So makes me think: is the movie finished? Is the movie still in pre-production? They are still filming it or not? Because it was shot like 2 months ago.
That's all I could.
And this is the entire cast. There's just
talk about
4 people they show.
It was awesome. It was good old-fashioned horror filmmaking.
And now I am here with the director of the new Return of the Living Dead, Mr. Steve Walsh. How are you doing today, handsome?
I'm great, thank you very much.
And Steve, what me and I know everyone watching at home, what we want to know is how gory is the new.
No, I don't want to know how gory it is. I don't give a shit about how gory it is. I want the good mix Return of the Living Dead is famous for. It's not the George Romero zombie movie. It's not that type of gore.
Return of the Living Dead going to be
super gory. Yeah.
Super gory.
We're gonna give Terrifier a run for their money. Like they say, more brains.
And last question, what was your favorite scene to shoot for the new Return of the Living Dead?
So far, what we just did that people just saw a little bit ago that you're not going to see for a while.
You're not gonna see for a while. That's the problem. What that means. It will be out supposedly in 2 months. How we will not gonna see for a while. Why you guys didn't even put out those clips like on its own, like a little new teaser or something?
It was really great. I mean, working with Devon and Cash was really great.
And that's a wrap, my gold friends, on Comic-Con LA 2025 with Return of the Living Dead. My name is Victoria Bennett.
So I don't know what is your conclusion from this clip, but what I can see is that it doesn't look bad for those little clips that we can see. But my main concern again is the story, is the acting, is what kind of direction they're going for. It's already doesn't look anything like Return of the Living Dead, in my opinion. Looking at those little clips, I know it's not enough to judge, but I don't know, guys. It feels to me it's like they want just to compete with Terrifier. They know that Tarman is loved, so let's take Tarman, make him like Art the Clown, kill everybody, make it so gory. I don't know, this is the vibes that gives to me. I don't see anything of a Return of the Living Dead there, but again, as I said, I will be happy to be proved wrong. Now, the problem is, if I'm going on IMDb, I never go there, so I don't know if it's a good site, a bad site, if it's something you can trust or not, but it's written that the movie will be released in 2026, 13 November. That's not really Christmas 2025, right? So I don't know if it's someone that random can write those stuff or they take care of that page. I don't know, because I said I don't know anything about that website. If I'm going on their official website, it's still written 2025, but it's the same exact thing of 9 months ago. Wasn't updated at all. So I'm seeing it really hard that the movie will come out this Christmas, just because of the lack of information. Not having a proper trailer of the movie 2 months prior the release, for me sounds weird. Maybe it's a marketing strategy, whatever you want. I don't know. I guess we will see. Let me know what you think about this, guys. Are you still excited to see this movie? And as always, I will see you all in the next video. Cheers!